Zach's Garage Channel back here again. I've had to take this motor off and everything to redo the gasket on the bottom of the deal. The oil leak came from all the way over here underneath around the cam. Hopefully I got that fixed. But I also did a PCV delete, but I ain't going to tell you what I did yet. I still got to do some testing on that. I probably have got it fixed. Possibly. It may not even been the PCV. It may be my cylinder, because when I tore this engine apart, found some scoring around the cylinder and on the piston skirts and everything. So, but fixing to do an oil change on it. Gonna be using some Peak motor oil. It's high mileage. It's a 10W30. I've never used this stuff. I know someone right now that's using it in a 17.5 horse twin. It's been running so far so good. And this, I've had to go back to the 14 because that thing burns way too much fuel than this thing does. Hopefully when I add this, also another thing I'm also adding is some Rislone or whatever it is, high mileage compression repair. So I'm hoping this stuff will help seal the rings around it and everything. And yeah, it says it renews worn engines, builds compression, restores lost power, and repairs engine blow by. It stops the blue smoke and helps it pass inspection. I don't. That last part doesn't really affect me. But if you were in the car, it probably would. Well, yeah, it would definitely. But it says it works with conventional, high mileage, and synthetic engine oil. It says it works on all 4, 5, 6, and 8 cylinder vehicles. Used on any gasoline or diesel engines. So, yeah. Oh, yep. Looking here, some signs of decreased compression include loss of power, poor fuel mileage, oil consumption, blue smoke, which I have that, plug fouling, which I have that, engine noise or vibration. I got a bunch of vibration, but I don't think that's from the cylinder. I think that's from the engine being unbalanced somehow. It says it can fill gaps and scratches in the cylinder walls. So hopefully this Rislone, hopefully I'm saying that right, will work on this thing. So I'm going to put this in first, and I'm going to take some of that Peak, put it in this bottle, then mix it around and pour it in. But I'm fixing to get my camera stand out and set it up and do the oil change. Already drained the old oil, so we're good there. We're covered. So that's the first step to any oil change. So let me get my camera stand, set this thing up, and I'll do the oil change. I'm going to open up the Rislone high mileage compression repair. And typical, has a seal at the top. Like any other product like this, I'm about to take my key and stab it. Had a little bit of air pressure in there. Stick into my key. That might be a good thing. It means this stuff is like sticky. They stick to the cylinder walls. I'm just hoping this stuff will work. So I'm just getting tired of pouring oil in this thing and dumping out the exhaust. Hopefully I got the oil leaking problem fixed. Right, here it goes. Hopefully it goes okay. Every little drop goes in here. 'cause this stuff is so friggin' thick, I gotta let it sit here and settle into the engine. It's like almost like honey. Let's see it in there. It's almost like honey. They also had a oil. I've seen a brand here a while back. It was engine oil honey. Oh, when I had the motor off, I also repainted the base underneath the engine. So, let me tighten up the throttle. Yeah, I'll try it again. Yeah, I've never used this Peak. I'm more of a Valvoline or a Supertech guy. So I'm going to test this Peak out. I don't know how it's going to perform. But yeah. I have used Castrol before. It's not a bad motor oil. I'm going to try to work the cylinder back and forth. Yeah, it's compression. You can hear she's dry. Well, I know there was a guy here a while back. He bought some motor oil, like some engine restore stuff. I guess it was. I don't know, but it was like the same size bottle, but he paid like $50 for it. I don't know why. They say it's supposed to be good for what he was putting it in. I'm about to speed this up. Okay, we're getting down to the last little bit in the oil bottle. So I'm just take some of this Peak and pour about maybe a quarter way in this bottle. Maybe, I don't know. I like it when it does that. The whole thing comes off. That's fun. Looks like regular roll. Trying to get my jacket out, but I can't get the picture. This motor oil's thin. I'm going to cap go back on this thing. Let's shake it out. Probably gonna do this like 2 or 3 times, so. Don't. I'm a little shaky right now. I don't know why. I have to pour some more oil in it. I'll hold this actually the correct way this time. But 50% of the oil, or at least 25 or about 10% of the oil's out of it by now. So, put that crap on my hands now. And hopefully with this stuff my engine won't my engine oil won't get as black as quick. I think that's my major problem right now. With this engine leaking compression, maybe pouring like just dumping exhaust into the crankcase. Then it would be EGR because it's going back into the intake and everything. If anybody doesn't know what EGR is, that's exhaust gas circulation. Alright, I think this is going to be the last time I'm doing this bottle. So. I know they say it's for like 4 cylinders, 5 cylinders, 6 cylinders, and 8 cylinders, but it's going in a little single cylinder. Who cares? I know that's a little bit too much for it, but I don't care. Here goes the Peak high mileage motor oil, 10W30. So. And like I've said, I've never used Peak, so I don't know how this stuff performs. If any of y'all out there have had any experience with Peak, comment down below. I'd love to hear the comments, how good it is. Heck, I wouldn't even care if it was Peak from Peak themselves. Comment below. Okay, we're done with that for now. Fixing to put the dipstick back in. Probably should have put in a rag. I thought we got one right here. Microfiber. Okay. I don't want to be reading too much right now. Not bad. It's all over the place, but I can see where it's at. Yeah, I think it's over full now, but it should just go into the catch can or whatever when I fire it up. I won't be firing that up tonight because I don't have any fuel for it, so. But until next time, I'm going to do this new deal, but if you got any questions or anything about lawnmower related stuff, post a question below. I'll answer it. Or until then, or until next time, comment, rate, and subscribe, because you know you like that kind. But until next time, tell me what you thought about the motor oil change. And give me some suggestions next time I should do. What type of oils I could use. Except for Pennzoil. That's a whole different story. I'll talk about that one day. Maybe. But until next time.